My dear collective, okay, let's do a little. Let's do this. Hold up. I think it's better. So, song in question, Once in a Lifetime by Michael Belton. Let's dive into it, okay? Um, I want to say cancer placements is relevant, but let's see what I put down on the thing here. Okay. Pisces. Characteristics. He's a Pisces. Aquarius is also relevant. We can add Cancer into the mix because that is what just tuned in right now. I got this tune on the 14th of October. We're going to see why 2005 could also be relevant. That's when the song was released, okay? You could be watching from whomever, masculine, feminine. You guys know what to do, okay? So, this person feels like you are once in a lifetime type of love. Nobody compares to you. They will never find this type of love again. And yeah, they're about to declare this. They're about to stand on business when it comes to this love, what they feel for you, this connection. They're about to show up and show out. Okay? Message. Okay? So, I'm also tuning in. Something about yearning is relevant. Now, I'm somebody that loves novels, and I love old-time lovers. Old-time lovers and novels, okay? I'm talking about the century of like Bridgerton and Jane Austen, all of that, okay? I'm one of those people. So that could be relevant as well. Somebody that yearns for your love, somebody that puts in the work, somebody that has a lot of passion, okay? It's not, it has substance, okay? It has some flavor to it. That's the type of love you guys have with this person. I love it, okay? So let's go. We deal with Cancer was the first I tuned into. Right now. They want to give you happiness if you're Cancer. If they're a Cancer, all they feel is this. They're in heaven. They're in paradise. You bring them paradise, okay? Anything else in relation to Cancer? Yeah, they're about to lock in. They're about to lock in, okay? Some of you guys might be a bit questionable when it comes to this person. Heavy on because of what happened in the past, but they're locked in now. They're locked in, collected. This is a once in a lifetime chance. They're locked in. Okay? So, somebody could also have the name Desiree. Okay? So, let's Pisces. Okay? There we go. Pisces, if you're a Pisces, if they're a Pisces, they're heartbroken. Okay? That's the card that came out. They're heartbroken because they want to give you this. They want to be in heaven. They want to be in paradise. Let's read it more in depth. They want to have fun. They want to be together. They want to be balanced, and they want you guys to enjoy each other. But there is heartbreak between you guys. Maybe you as a Pisces, you don't want to allow your person to love you. Or maybe they're a Pisces and you don't want to allow them to love you. Either you're a Pisces, you don't want their love. They're a Pisces, you don't want their love. And they're hurt by this. Okay? They want to bring you this. They want to be in this energy. Heaven. Enjoy each other, having fun, being playful. Okay? So the last card. The last zodiac sign on the list there is Aquarius. So whatever was dead is about to be brought up again. If you didn't think that this will work out, if you think that this was over and done, it's not, okay? If you're in Aquarius, you thought like, fuck this shit, it's over and done, but you're about to have a reconciliation. You're about to have a reunion with this person once again, okay? Whether they're in Aqua, they're not over you. And I feel like you're not over them, okay? So somebody will stop playing games so you guys can move on together, okay? I love it. One more card for Aquarius. Or I guess two. Now, I will say this though. The Aquarius here, how they're going to move, or if you're an Aqua, your person, they will move very calculating. And they don't care what they need to do. This Aquarius, if you're an Aquarius, collective, they're about to stand on business. They don't care what measures they need to do. Okay? They're very calculating. And they're going to get you by all means necessary. Okay? This thing is not passing me by. I don't care what I need to do. Okay? This Aquarius is hardcore for you, or vice versa. If you're an Aqua, your soulmate is going hard for you. Okay, so we're gonna just do how we used to do. Why this song is relevant? I guess they want to declare their love. I guess they realize this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, once in a lifetime love. Okay, a lot of you guys, they didn't know shit about shit in the past, but they know now. Okay, they know now, and this is why they want to have a conversation. This is why they're coming in with any form of contact. And they don't care if it's a middleman, middle woman, freaking letters by animals, DMs, emails, letters, phone calls, Morse code. They'll get to you because they got the 411 on collective here. You will never get a chance like this again. You will never get a love like this again. You better go and get them. Okay, that's why they're going to be so persistent and so resilient. Okay, this is the song. I feel like in your defense collective, for some of them, they realize a little bit too late. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, here we are. Better late than never. Cause I feel that. Okay, some of them realize a little bit too late than never. Okay. But yeah, let's pull some of these. Okay. So use your discernment. If you want this, you can have this collective. Okay. Because they know you're going to be smart about this. Okay. No more fuckery like it was in the past. I feel like it's not even negotiable. Okay. This person here, I need you to follow your intuition. Yeah, follow your intuition, obviously, but really do follow your intuition. Be smart about this, how you maneuver. Okay? I don't feel like they're coming in to want to overplay you or nothing. Like, they're going to work for it, like we said. Even if it's zodiac signs characteristics or the sun, moon, and rising of it all, right? These are individuals, soulmates, that are going to put in the work. Some of them more than others, more sneakier, more calculating than others, but they are going to put in the work. Okay, the situation here is this: is that, like I said before, some of them realize that it's a little bit too late. Okay, it doesn't disregard for them to put in the work. I don't see that will be the case here. And they know you're gonna be on it. They know that you're gonna be on it, collective. Like, there is no question about that. There's no sugarcoating things, okay? But then again, if we go back to the song, it talks about journeying once in a lifetime. They would do whatever it takes, okay? Heavy on if it's a masculine, but you guys know I read for everyone. They would do whatever it takes, like for real, okay? So there's that. Let's pull a few cards on the timeline. I don't know what else to say though. I feel like this is pretty straightforward. The song in itself is a confirmation, like all the songs I get, but this is a very straightforward. I know a lot of things happened in the past, but because of the song in question and the energy I'm feeling, they're not here to mess it up. They're not here to string you along. They're not here to give you false hope. Okay, this is a very direct, I'm not going to play with you. They'll be a fool to play with you. You get it, okay? So let's do specific timelines. If the numbers resonate, take it to heart. If not, it will happen when it's in divine timing, okay? So I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're at number 6. I'm going to show you guys number 6, number 17, and number 7. So we got 8, 4, 6. Okay, in terms of the numbers, think hours, days, weeks, months, okay? And then 17th of a specific month, okay? It could be within 2 days, right? Or hold up. Yeah, within 2 days. I'm filming this on the 15th of October, or it was on the 17th last week sorry, last week, last month, or the following month, or last year. However, something about last week is also very relevant. Maybe they tried last week, it didn't work. They're about to try it again. Okay. Um, like I said before, they do whatever it takes to make sure that you guys have your forever after. I'm trying to tune into if there's any weirdness, icky vibes. I don't feel it, okay? But like we said, we have the cards there. Use your discernment, trust your intuition, okay? I don't feel any weird ickiness, okay? As an empath, as somebody that tunes into energy, very easy actually. So we're good to go. We're good to go, okay? We're good to go, collective. Um, yeah. Let's see here. Something about this Santa Monica Pier is also relevant. Um, let's do some initials. Santa Claus could be relevant. Christmas time. Ooh, there we go. July 15th, July 14th is relevant as well. Something about a meet and greet or reconciliation. Maybe you guys met or you saw each other in passing. Okay, so first minute, last initials, your person. Okay, and I'm gonna do a little, something about tongues. Okay, somebody could be British. Okay, British. Okay, let's see here. Somebody's like be fucking for real. Something about aioli. Anton could be relevant. Tony, Tanya, Sally, Belarus, Bella, Jingle Bells, so Christmas time could be relevant. Hyundai. Halloween could also be relevant. October month. Twilight Saga. Okay, maybe somebody's name is Edward, Jacob, Bella, Leah, Seth, Paul, Charlie, Billy, Rosalie, Emmett, Jasper, Alice, Esme, Renesmee, Carly. The Twilight Saga is relevant. And yes, I used to be one of those people that was a huge fan of Twilight. But maybe that is relevant. So Twilight came out in 2008. The films, okay? Yes, I used to be a huge fan, but I started off with the movies here. Some might think could be Emily as well. Maybe there's gonna be like a dynamic between you and. Oh, that's so cool though. Oh, I need to show you guys. I'm being such a nerd right now. Look at this. I don't know. Do you see that? Hoa season. That's a reference to one of the songs that played at the end credits of the first movie. I don't know, maybe there were two people fighting for you, right? But yeah, maybe you have more than one option. Okay, maybe you chose the other person and then you're like, this is not gonna work, and now the other person is coming back. Oh my god, wait, what if it is like this Twilight? Because she was together with Edward, then he broke her heart, left her fucking depressed for months. The other person stepped in, healed her heart for a fraction, for a bit, and then he went on this suicidal mission. She saved him. They're back together like nothing happened. Now, it's a lot, but like, I don't think it's that dramatic. But I will say this: of some of you guys could have had a lot of drama between you guys in the past. Like I said, 2008 could be relevant. Any timeline when the movies came out could be relevant. Okay, or the books. Okay, if you're like old school like that, I do talk about old school love. So some of you guys have history. Okay, like you know your person to a T, and I feel like that's the reason why they don't. They can't afford to fuck this up. They can't afford it. Okay, so something about being near, they're near you or they want to be near you. I'm seeing rose. You're probably gonna get a lot of roses, or your name is Rose. Okay, something about being lost, but they feel found now. Okay, somebody could be Hebrew. Something about feeling haunted by you. Okay, okay. Somebody could also be Hispanic. Something about somebody's chest. They're like quite big chested. Or somebody, yeah, okay. Maybe it's different from the, okay, so somebody might crumble, fall, fold, okay? As in, I don't want to be with them, and then all of a sudden, it's, they're going to succumb to being receptive of allowing themselves to be loved, or you allowing yourself to be loved correctly. This could be in reference to the past. This could be in reference to you when they do come back and you're like, I don't want this shit anymore. But then at some point you're gonna fold, you're gonna crumble, just like that. And then she'll just fell on the floor. Okay. There we go. Collective, this is your message. And like I said before, I don't feel any ickiness. If there is, listen, who am I to shy away from the truth of the matter? Okay. Let's pull a few cards from here, and then we're gonna wrap it up. This is the love of your life. This is the person that's gonna make you feel love. This is the person that's gonna come in with love. I already felt it in my energy. The cards are confirmation. There we go. Okay, collective, much love to you, and see you in the next reading.